Hello friends, Satyendra here, and in this video, let's model this part in AutoCAD 3D. But before this, let's understand some basics for AutoCAD 3D. So the first thing is the drawing template. So you have different type of templates here. This is for 2D and this is for 3D when you have English unit. And when you have metric unit, you go for AutoCAD ISO 3D. So I have metric unit, so I'll go with this. And here you should always check your workspace. You should always have 3D modeling workspace. Then the next thing is you should always have parallel view for better snapping. Check your OSnap setting. You should have object snap and 3D object snap selected. Now this exercise is very helpful for absolute beginners. So please pay attention. And if you haven't subscribed to the CADx yet, then please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now let's open the drawing. So this is the drawing, and to model this part we will use these commands. These commands include 2D and 3D commands. Now to start the part in AutoCAD 3D, you must understand the concept of sketching plane in AutoCAD 3D. And to understand this, you must observe your grids, which is your sketching plane. So our sketching plane is always XY plane, and now this sketching plane is onto the top plane. So whenever we try to draw something on top plane, we should have this orientation. Now if you want to draw something on your right plane, then you must change your sketching plane from top to right. Now see, this is your right plane and your XY plane is laying on your right plane. Similarly, if you want to draw something on your front plane, then you must change your sketching plane to front. Now you see, this is your front plane and your XY plane is onto the front plane. And to go back to your default orientation, just select UCS world and it will come back to your default orientation. So this was the concept of sketching plane in AutoCAD 3D. Now let's start the part. So in AutoCAD 3D, you can build a part with a different approach. You can create all the features in the same location to build a part, or you can create all the features separately in different locations and you can bring it together to build a part. So I'll be using both the methods simultaneously and you will understand this easily in coming session. Now first I'll go with all add material features and then I'll go for remove material feature. So let's get started. So now you understand the concept of sketching plane and I will be creating this base feature first, and these are the dimensions to create this feature, and for this I need top sketching plane. So I'm already there in the top plane. Now let's start with line. Draw the straight line, press F8 for ortho. So this side it is 120. Zoom the area if it is not visible. Once again line, this side 42, this side 120. Now close the sketch. Use press pull. Thickness is 10. Now I'll change it to shaded with edge. Now the next feature is this big cylinder, and these are the dimensions to create this feature, and for this I need right sketching plane. So I'll change it to right. Now I'll draw the line of 105. Draw the circle of dia 70, D, enter, 70, enter. Now use press pull. This side it is 44 and this side it is 6. Now move it from this base point to this midpoint. I will delete this. Now the next feature is this flat face in the same sketching plane, and these are the dimensions to create this feature. So I'll go with line. This side 30, this side 105, this side 60, again this side 105. Now close the sketch. Join it. Now use press pull. Thickness is 6 Now move it from this mid to this mid. Then the next feature is this back support, and these are the dimensions to create this feature. And for that I will go with polyline, PL enter. I will start from here, this side 3, this side 105, again this side 6, down 105, and this side 3. I will go with extrude, EXT, select this, and this side 42. Move it from this mid to this mid. Delete this. Now the next feature is this top feature, and these are the dimension to create it. And for this I need a front sketching plane. So I'll change to front sketching plane. Now this sketch I will start from this circle center, this center. I'll go with line. I'll start here, and this side I will take 6, and then half of 28, 14, and then top I will go with 42. Here I will draw one circle of radius 14, 1, 4, enter, then one line from this quadrant to down here, then one more line from this point to this side 14, and then this quadrant. Now I'll go with trim, TR double enter. I will trim this too, and then I will join these lines, this line, and this line. Then I will go with press pull. This side it is 32 plus 1.5, 33.5, and again this side 33.5. Now I'll move this using this point. So this point I will move to the center of this circle. Just go with center, zoom it, move it here, and then select it. So it has moved to the correct location. I will delete this. So I have added all add material features. Now let's unite it. Select the entire feature and say enter. Now this is a single feature. Now let's create the remove material feature. So press F6 to switch on your dynamic usage, which will help you to create your sketch in any surface without shifting the sketching plane. Now I'll create one circle on this surface of dia 12, D enter, 1, 2, enter. Now I'll use press pull to remove this material. So I'll select this circle in negative direction and I will remove it. Now the next circle is onto this surface. I will use center point. So this is the center. Dia is 60. So D enter, 60 enter. Now I'll use press pull to remove this material. Now the next feature is this cutout, and for this first I'll go with line onto this surface. From here, this side, press F8. The length is 15 after calculation. Now here I will draw a circle with dia 15. D enter, 1, 5, enter. I will use press pull downwards and remove it. Now I will move this circle from here, this side with 90, and here also I will use press pull. Select this downside and remove it. So both holes are created. Now the next feature is this top cutout, and for this I will start my sketch from this center. So I'll go with line. This side it is 3. This side I will take 100, any random value. Again this side 3 and close it. Now I'll go with press pull. I will select it. So it's not working. Let us join it. Join the entire section. Go with press pull. Select it and extrude with any value. Now move it from this mid to this cylinder center. Center. So this is the center. Delete it. Now I will subtract it from this body to this body. So material is removed. Now I'll just delete this circle. Now the next feature is this small rib, and for this I will go with line. I will start from here 20, then 55, this side it is 6, then downwards it is 5, and then I will close it. Then I will join it. I will go with press pull. This side 3 and this side 3. Now I'll move it from this point to this bottom midpoint. It is placed. Delete it. This also. Now unite it. U and I. Select all the features and enter. Now just delete these sketches. Now the last feature is rounds. So this round is radius 6. R enter, radius enter, 6 enter. I will select this edge. Similarly, I will select this edge and this side this edge and one more edge, this edge. Now the next round is the bigger round, this one, R16, both side, R enter, 16 enter, this edge and the same round this side. Now the last feature we have here, this round, R5. So fillet, R enter, 5 enter and this small edge, this side also. And your job is done.